Hello, Mrs. Schwartz class. How are you today? Today I have a story called Mrs. Bindergarten Celebrates the Last Day of Kindergarten. We are getting very close. We just have 3 weeks of school left. And it feels like we've already left school because we have left school. Now we're doing Zooming and you're meeting with Mrs. Schwartz through the computer and listening to stories on the computer and to your mom and dad and aunts and uncles and everybody read to you. So this is Mrs. Bindergarten celebrates the last day of kindergarten. Look right there. Look at all her students. And right up here in this heart balloon way over here, it says goodbye. It's written by Joseph Slate and illustrated by Ashley Wolf. So let's go to the title page. Here we go. Mrs. Bindergarten celebrates the last day of kindergarten. Look, she's packing up the room. Here's the table of contents. We have 2 sections in this book. Miss Bindergarten celebrates the last day of kindergarten, and it's fantasy, and it's written by Joseph Slate and illustrated by Ashley Wolf. And then at the end, the second one is School, Then and Now, and this one's informational. It's a fact. But Mrs. Bindergarten celebrates the last day of kindergarten is fantasy. It didn't really happen, but it could happen with people. So here's the picture. I'll let you see it. You notice the bulletin boards are empty. She's been taking things down, and I'll read what these little things say. Join Mr. Max Summer Reading Roundtable. Contest, prizes, pajama party in the library. Miss Fiona's swimming class. Come on in, the water's fine. And then here she has the last day of school schedule, and it says 9 a.m. start school, 10 a.m. clean the classroom. She's going to have the students help her. 11 a.m. recess, 12 noon pizza lunch, 1 p.m. there's an award ceremony, and at 2 p.m. school closes. And that big ribbon that the bird's holding, it says the last day of kindergarten. There are a lot of things that students and teachers have to do before the last day of school. It's the last day of kindergarten, and Adam brings carnations. Brenda has perfume. Christopher says it's for Miss B, a big goodbye balloon. I just noticed something. A, B, C. Adam, Brenda, Christopher. Did you notice that before I did? I wonder if it continues that way. Our kindergarten year. Look up there. There's a bunch of artwork. Mrs. Bindergarten celebrates the last day of kindergarten. Danny scrubs the table. Emily hands back rocks. Franny clears her bin and shouts, "Oh no, 3 smelly socks." I know a couple of you that have lots of extra socks in their cubby. I don't know if they're smelly, but they're in your cubby. Mrs. Bindergarten celebrates the last day of kindergarten. Oh my goodness, look at that. It says lost and found. Gwen collects the building blocks. Henry packs them away. Ian hides beneath the desk. I really want to stay. Mrs. Bindergarten celebrates the last day of kindergarten. Jessie shows off her bathing suit. Lenny's, oh, Kiki says, mine pinches. Lenny says, that's because you've grown a whole 2 inches. Normally, we read the book from top to bottom and from left to right, but because this is alphabetical, first we started with Jessie, because J, then go down here to Kiki, K, and back up to L for Lenny. So that stumped me for a minute because I went directly to the top. But that's okay. It's okay to make mistakes when you're reading because that's how we learn and grow. Maddie sets up a sprinkler. Noah connects the hose. Ophelia tries to take a drink and gets squirted in the nose. You know, another thing I noticed is the names of the animals, the names of her students, all begin with the same letter of the name of the animal they are. Like here's a moose, and his name is Maddie. Noah is a newt, and Ophelia is an otter. Very clever. Oh my goodness, they're having so much fun. Mrs. Bindergarten celebrates the last day of kindergarten. Look at that smile on Mrs. Bindergarten's face. She reminds me of Mrs. Schwartz. She's always smiling. Patricia passes pizza. Quentin says, cheese, please. Raffy's pepperoni slices balance on his knees. Mrs. Bindergarten celebrates the last day of kindergarten. You know what I just noticed? I've been reading Mrs. Bindergarten, and the actual words say Miss. Miss Bindergarten celebrates the last day of kindergarten. Sarah signs a memory book. Tommy prints good luck. Ursula tells about their trip to see a fire truck. Vicky hands out prizes. Wanda shouts tremendous. Xavier gets a ribbon for perfect class attendance. My fingers don't want to work. Miss Bindergarten celebrates the last day of kindergarten. Look, she gave them all little certificates. 3 cheers for Yolanda for having a great year in kindergarten. 3 cheers for Jessie for having a great year in kindergarten. And 3 cheers for Ophelia for having a great day in kindergarten. And then she signed her name to the bottom, Miss Bindergarten. Yolanda yells, we love you. Zach gives a cheer. Goodbye, kindergarten, says Miss B. It's been a special year. Here's a little gift for you, a penny and a kiss. The penny for success to come, the kiss that you'll be missed. Miss Bindergarten says goodbye to kindergarten. Miss Bindergarten Thank you for a wonderful year. Kisses and hugs, Miss Bindergarten and Coco. And then here's the second one. Schools, then and now. Like we said before, it's social studies. Long ago, schools looked different than they do now. How were they different? Long ago, schools had one classroom. Children of all ages studied in the same classroom. They all had the same teacher. Today, schools are much bigger. They have many classrooms. Children study in classrooms with other children who are about the same age. Long ago, children wrote with chalk and a slate. They also used pens made out of feathers. They dipped the feathers down into ink. Today's pens look different. Children write on paper and in notebooks. Computers also help children to write. Some things haven't changed in schools. Children still learn how to read and write. They still learn how to do math, and they still play with friends. Very nice. It's a nice story. All right. Have a great summer.